Hey, welcome to this Thirsty Thursday edition of Liquid Lunch. I'm John Tobacco. You watching Liquid Lunch as you do, hopefully, every single day, noon to 2 Eastern, right here on Biz TV. And coming into this Thirsty Thursday, the market is Dow holding its own, down marginally here, around 70, 80 points. It's been kind of a tumultuous week, but keep your eye on Bitcoin, down almost $500 since yesterday. Just holding the line at 9,000 and change. Under 9,000, could drop all the way down to 8. Could be some shakeout still from what's happening with the halving, the mining costs going down. So keep your eye on that. Lots of volatility in the Bitcoin. Lots to talk about today. Frankie's going to join us in just a little while. Jenny Beth Martin from the Tea Party Patriots Action is going to join us and talk about their new Doctor a Day program. And you know what? There's so much to talk about, but, I love doing viewer feedback, and I encourage people to send me things and all this other stuff. And special shout out to all the boys at TP ICAP. They're displaced right now. They're over in Piscataway at the disaster recovery. And they have been viewers of Liquid Lunch from day one, still send me stuff, still watch on the desk, all that great stuff. And my boy Fitzy sent me a little something this morning from Gardella, and Paul Gardella had sent it to Kevin, and it rang with me so much that I just, everybody's going through so much, and they say these kids these days, they play video games and everything else. For all you haters out there who think a two-time Super Bowl MVP champion Eli Manning is not Hall of Fame worthy, okay? You watch the commencement speeches that Barack Obama gave on the virtual graduation, and even Bill Clinton, and both of them need to take time out from a kid's graduation virtually to talk about how the president doesn't know what he's doing, okay? They had to hijack the thing, okay? I want to read you something and take a look at this. Today's New York Post. Eli Manning talking to a bunch of grads, okay? Few things that maybe you should make your kids read this. He said, I don't mind being in an awkward situation or doing things that I necessarily don't want to, like becoming a backup quarterback after winning 2 Super Bowls and walking away with the MVP. Bracing awkward is worth cultivating because life, like this graduation, rarely goes as planned. So keep that there, Nico. That's one thing, okay? And then the type of guy that he is, I'm going to read this to you, and it'll be on our Facebook page later, but he talks about himself. I remember the first time in the back of a cop car. And he says, and I remember trying to remember how long it's been since I washed my sheets. A lyric from country singer Jason Boland said, Manning said, could have been written for me. I have a harmless habit of being fine wherever I am. Okay, and then he goes through how everyone should go through a pancreatic cancer part of a hospital with kids in it because it changes your life. He admitted, I'm not the smartest person in the room, not the smartest person you ever met by a long shot. School was hard for me all my life, from elementary through college, but I showed up, I was present, and that doesn't take skill. That takes commitment. And to me, just puts an exclamation point on anybody that has sons or kids to have that level of greatness and still have that level of humility. To me, he's a Hall of Famer, not only as a quarterback, but in life. And maybe we should all take a minute to say, maybe it's okay to have an ability to be okay in whatever circumstance we're in. Thank you, Eli Manning. Thank you, all my boys at TP ICAP. And thank all of you for being there. But don't go anywhere. Quick break. We're going to come back with Jenny Beth Martin right after this.